it's really minor setbacks there, not my fault. You know, just on the transom mount. I think you can see it. I can't because the sun's glaring. I mean, it is so freaking hot, and there's my smoke, and that smoke's going almost straight up. Just hang. Oh, it's toasty. The paint, Krylon's paint specs. The paint I use is implement paint, or not correct. It's been 4 days, 3 days yesterday, and in the sun baking, hanging like this now, and this stuff just wouldn't set up. Don't get hard. You put it on the edge on a block of wood, and it rubbed right off around here, so I had to redo all that. I got a problem with the bushings. The bushings were oversized at 3/4 on the outside. I knew the oil light ones. I knew I'd have to ream. They were like 3 thou over. So I reamed everything by hand to make them fit. And they fit perfectly when I pushed them in with just a little tension, a little bit. And then I go to put the bolt through it and take it out. And it fits, but it does this. So their internal specs are off. I didn't mic them or caliper the inside. They said the internal specs were supposed to be right where they're off a little bit too. So I got so far about 4 hours of minor adjustments I am doing, including the paint and stuff that I shouldn't have to do if the specifications from brand new manufacturers and stuff were right on the Nat's booty. And I still have to hand ream out the bushings from here to here, so that 3/4 inch grade 8 bolt is my main pivot shaft this way. I'm going to have to hand file or something on-side the bushings that go that far, you know, and get them a fit. And I have to go look up oil light bronze bushings, their site, and find them, and find what their recommended clearance is on a slow moving shaft, because there's still supposed to be clearance tolerances. But oh yeah, it just one thing after another, but I'm not letting it get me down. I got 2 more monarch butterflies after my new video I made, well, the other day, Sunday. I got 2 more. And I got a whole bunch of frickin' barn swallows hanging out here right now. But it is so hot. Look at the sweat running down my neck. You think it's toasty? Yeah, it's toasty. It's 90 in the shade, so yeah, it's hot. But yeah, I'm letting the sun bake it. That Krylon implement enamel, it takes like I should just put it in the oven. But I already started using it, and I ain't gonna strip it. But we'll see. You know, it should be good when I get done. It should be hard as a rock, but I'll never do it again. I should have just spent the $150 for basically 4 cans of spray paint of urethane, and I used etching primer that said it was okay to use with enamel. Well, it was starting to roll and peel right in here. You see those little rolls? Right where my finger's at? Apparently the etching primer didn't like the enamel, because it was spotlessly clean. And see how that, there in the sun, you can see that little roll? I hate that! I don't like that, but I can't do nothing about it now. So yeah, and it's Krylon's etching primer too, and they said it was okay with their enamel. Well, apparently, I beg to differ, because there it is, but I ain't gonna bite it all now and, you know, sandblast the whole thing and use urethane. But next time, if I ever do anything else, I'm gonna have to spend, excuse me, allergies. Sinuses are draining out of my throat. You know how it works. I'll use urethane primer and urethane paint, which would be to paint what I need to paint here probably right now. 1 pint, I think maybe I could buy half a pint, which would be a cup. It still cost me over $195 for all the stuff just for the paint. So I'm trying to find a way around it, but tell you what, I said I might have to put it in my oven in my house and bake it at like 200 degrees for 3 or 4 hours. Oh yeah, and then look, I've been talking and holding my cigarette, so my fireproof cigarette goes out, because there ain't a frickin' breeze. What's this? Barely breathe. Ooh, people going by. It's hot. I need to mow my yard. I'll get to it when I get to it. But yeah, minor setbacks like that cost you a lot of time, man. Just new stuff, and you go by their specs, and it don't work out. That's what you get. But I'll make it work. It's all good. All right. Peace. Love. Have a heart. Have a heart. I said I figured out it wasn't working yesterday. Oh, there's a goofy whiner cat. I think Mama Cat might have died. She hasn't been around for 4 days. And Whiner is more whiner now. Mama Cat ain't been around. She's like 15 years old. I think she might have went to the other side, but that's all right. She'll be okay. But yeah, there you go. Just minor setbacks that aren't even my fault will cost me an entire 8-hour day if you add up just that and the bushings, and if any other little minor stuff goes wrong when I start. It's cool. Oh, it's gonna be fun though. This is the technical stuff. You're gonna love it, snowflakes. I'm gonna show you so much cool stuff that nobody even looks at. That could make, and I'm gonna show you how even the American-made longtails are crap. Not just the way they're built and run up the motor, but I'm going to show you all kind of neat little specifications that if you got a boat, you want it to run through the water straight, just like your automobile. You don't want it out of alignment 6 freaking inches, do you? In the water, just like a car. Your wheels get off the line, little pulls her. Gee, guess what I'm going to show you if nobody even looks, and I'm sure this is what they're doing. They're out of alignment over 6 inches from front to rear of their vehicle. Their boat with their freaking even American longtail and the nose of their boat. They're off 6 inches plowing through freaking water trying to make it work. Huh. Yeah, I'm going to show you. I'm going to show you. Okay, I got to go. I love y'all. Be you. Don't hurt anybody else. And to the haters, bunny ears -1. Tell them to go pound sand. Find a nice dry sandbox. You know what I mean? Wow, it's hot. All right, I got to get an AC, and I'm just going to chill. So, oh, there's the sun beating on me, and I love it. Yeah, I need to mow my yard. Maybe I'll get to it this weekend. Or maybe I can find a friend that'll come out and give them a 6-pack or a 12-pack, and they can just jump on my mower and ride around and knock it down, because I'm going to be busy. I got to get my longtail done. I got to get this puppy right there out on the water soon. Oh, man, but slow but sure, I'm not cutting corners, man. I'm not getting in a hurry. It's going to be right. It's going to be right. The one and only, and it's everything right here so far is totally correct. The rest of it's super technical, and it's going to be correct. That'll last me